people to understand this is not going anywhere. We're at a critical point. We really are.
Damn, Big Shirley got
I feel
a big
like
gulp of that. What the fuck?
we
What's
don't
that,
ever have
lasagna?
like honest, strategic discussions. It's all based, and the funny thing is, I think Black women are not ready for what we must do,
Abort babies?
and what we have to do is like we need a shift. Like, why is my curry goat like? I feel like you don't got a lot of goat in it. Have you
Oh
ever
shit.
had that?
Can't
Where you
can't
got a
forget
lot
the
of
goat in Big Shirley's food, man. Come on,
goat?
this is why black men need to be aborted, you guys.
Yeah, sometimes I be wondering.
Fuck. Can't even make a dish right. God damn it.
Here's the thing that I think Black women don't realize. Anger, calling me Hitler, which though they're actually emotional responses. I don't know if people know or not, but when you deflect to calling people names, that's emotional. I'm talking logical. I'm saying that these men don't serve a purpose to you. They're killing one of us every years. They don't care anything about the continuity of blackness because they're creating a whole bunch of biracial children. The largest growth was not in the Black community. It was among biracial and multiracial people. So
The thing that Cynthia G is just not correct about, you guys, is the fact that white men are actually the highest interracially dating ethnic group of men in the human species. She wants to talk about black people, but that's absolutely not true. I mean, for one of the reasons, look into the book called Dataclysm. So the owner of OkCupid and Tinder released a fucking book that had all the dating statistics, and he listed a chart, you guys. I mean, I could pull it up real quick for you guys. Hold on. All right, you guys. So I found, this is from the book called Dataclysm. This was in 2014, 7 years ago, you guys, but times don't change that much. So what we're looking at, you guys, are from OkCupid, and this is just from OkCupid. Now imagine Tinder. Tinder has a huger, wider pool, wider population of people, and OkCupid was the shit back in 2014 because, you know, they had, it was like the biggest dating app in 2014. Tinder obviously took it over. But anyways, let's look at these numbers. So this is just the ratings, okay? This is just the ratings and the reply rate, right? So when we look at this, this is men who rated the women right here, okay? We look at black men rated the black women at 1%. Looks like they rated Asian women and Latino women 1% higher than they rated their own women. When we look at the Asian men, they rated every race of man, rated their own race at the highest, except for black men, right? By a mere 1%. So what this shows is that black men are pretty much indiscriminate when it comes to race. It looks like they don't really like white women as much as people on the internet want to say. Once again, this is in 2014, you guys. And so I don't think it's changed much, but look at this though. Every other race of men rated black women in the negatives. Nothing less than 15%, you guys. It's horrendous. And so now when we go to the women rating the men, as we can tell, once again, the same trend works again. Each race of women rated their own, their counterparts at the very highest. Asian women rated Asian men at 24. Black women rated. Now this is interesting right here. Hey, you guys, sorry, there was something else that I wanted to show you guys in this little chart that I didn't realize until the end of the video when I was editing it that I really wanted to put into here too. So let's go back to this chart too real quick, you guys. So let's look at the women rating black men too. Let's look at that, you guys. It's actually worse than men rating black women. But we don't talk about that shit. We don't talk about that. How every race of woman actually rates black men pretty fucking bad. Pretty damn bad. We don't talk about that shit though, you guys. We really don't talk about that. And so that's something that's even more interesting to think about. So these black men that do get the other races of women is because they've made themselves such a fucking high value guy that even in the face of these numbers, you guys, even in the face of these numbers, they're still getting these Asian women, these Latino women, these white women. So for black men, Asian women rated black men the absolute lowest out of any other thing out here. Black women rated black men really, really high, 23%. Latino women rated black men at negative 16%. Negative 16. And white women rated them at negative 8. So it does look like between the Latina and the white women, looks like white women, at least in 2014, right, preferred black men a bit more, like twice as much as Latino women preferred black men. But this is still interesting to think about, you guys. But we don't talk about this shit. We just think that, oh, all black men are out here getting Becky and getting Marisol and getting Mylene or whatever, getting these other races of women. But you're not talking about the fact that the creme, most of the times, the creme de la creme are the ones that even qualify to get these girls. And one of the reasons why they may not be going to the black women is because of the lack of available women. Let's just say how it is, you guys. So, but once again, based off these numbers of 2014, looks like black men rate almost all women kind of similar across the board. But I think that black men do like a little foreignness. But once again, this is only 1%. 1% higher than they're rating black women. This is absurd. It's absurd, you guys. So I just wanted to bring attention to that, you guys. Enjoy the rest of the video. Black women did rate black men at 23%, right? Not bad. Black women also rated, they're a lot more attracted to Latina men. And they like white men too. Now obviously I think this has shifted a little bit, but I don't think it's shifted by much. So this is absolutely interesting as hell, you guys. Very, 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 very interesting. Now, once again, here's the reply rates that we're looking at here, you guys. And so let's look at the black female. Obviously, the higher it is, the better. The more black female. Looks like when it comes even to the black male, it's at 37%. Reply rates by race, female sender. So female sending responses to black men, it's at 37. Right on par with Latino men and Indians. But it looks like they reply higher to every other race of man. Other race. Right? This is really interesting, you guys. Just look up some of the stats, man. Don't just go for what people say online all the time if they don't pull any fucking stats, if they're just saying shit, you guys. So this is really interesting. Let's get back into this shit though. That fucking Big Shirley.
Black men are already erasing you where they can. And that's why I ask people the question, do you think that if black men had the power, do you think that if black men had the power to really control whether we exist or not, do you think that they birth to us? And now we know men don't give birth, but
what the fuck is she talking about?
Black men are already showing you what they would do. They wouldn't.
I don't know what the fuck this girl is talking about, man. Like this shit, this is the type of delusion that a lot of, and like she's getting big too, man. This is crazy. This is actually crazy as fuck. This woman is delusional as fuck. Black men have said and shown that they want black women. Black men actually just want sex, right? But they still prefer black women. They do prefer black women. A lot of black women are, once again, fucking out of shape or bitchy as fuck or just fucking ghetto. Let's just keep it 100. Look at you, fucking you almost got two chins. Cynthia, like, she's obviously not experiencing great shit on her end. I mean, when you get money, of course you can say shit is doing good. When you got money, you don't need the same type of lifestyle as other people. But like, black men want black women. If we had a choice to fix the community, I'm 125% sure that black men would love to fix black women. Black women are fucking beautiful, fine, bad as fuck. Now, honestly, we would prefer to have all women. Black men are the original. If the black woman is the original, look at this shit. How about this shit, you guys? If the black woman is the original woman, the black man is the original man. So why not as the original man? I heard this story from one of my... Jason from Seasons 52 when I used to work there, man. A fucking amazing guy, yo. He's funny as fuck. He told me, he was like, I heard this story my uncle told me. He was like, look, There were two cows that were going up a hill, a dad cow and a son cow. The son cow was like, look at all those women cow down there. Dad, I want to get one. And how can I go get one? And the dad said, look, son, why would you go get, you're thinking wrong. Why would you get one when you can have all of them? As the original man, why wouldn't the original man want all women under his kingdom to protect, to provide for, and to spread his seed? Why wouldn't he? It doesn't make sense. And so as the original woman that all other races come from, it just isn't in nature to like, I mean, honestly, at this point, hypergamy's not going anywhere. And so if you want to have unlimited amounts of sex, do it. What the fuck? But to sit here and say that black men don't want black women is fucking delusional as fuck. That's just stupid. The shit she's talking about, you need to abort black babies and go have babies of other races because black men who are successful are going for fit women of other races. It just lacks accountability. You're not improving yourself. Women on Cynthia G's, fangirls on Cynthia G's side are talking about how black men are dusty, don't give a fuck, don't work on themselves. But how can you sit here and defend your fat ass, lazy ass, sitting on your fucking couch, ordering DoorDash all damn day? You have to get a rag and clean. You lift your belly up to clean under your belly. How the fuck are you sitting here talking about men when you are no better yourself? You that much closer to the deathbed. It just doesn't make sense. Or how about the fact that you got a bad attitude? What about that? Or how about the fact you just prefer other fucking races of men? If you prefer other race of men, you don't have to get on here and talk shit about black men. If black men aren't finding you attractive or they're treating you like shit, well then shit, go somewhere else. That's not their fault all the time. Maybe it's you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's fucking you. The fuck? Just like this one chick in my comment section, I told her, I was like, look, with a face like yours and an attitude like yours, you can go to other men. We don't want you. Because you know why? Your attitude can make you physically ugly as fuck. No matter how attractive you are, your personality can make you look ugly as fuck. And so her personality made her face look ugly. If she was submissive, she was cute, she was friendly, man, we have a different story. I'll paint that face. Fuck you mean? Big Shirley.
In black children. And they're not. They're creating biracial children. And this is something that I really think black women don't understand. I think you don't understand the critical point that we're at. I think we don't understand the seriousness.
What critical point are you at?
Black men,
getting too fat? Yeah.
Black women cannot separate the overall collective of black men from their interpersonal relationships, meaning their family members, their cousins, uncles, brothers. That's why we keep hearing about them. Black men are able to do that. They don't feel.
Look, man, she's crazy as fuck, man. It's so hard for me to get through her videos because this chick is just wild. I think one of these days I'll listen to her full video, maybe, but 2-3 hours of this shit, holy fuck, man. Oh my god, I can't do it. It's like I'm watching a white supremacist talk about like she's the female Uncle Ruckus. Cynthia G is the female Uncle fucking Ruckus. Holy shit. Holy. And yeah, man, this shit is just crazy to me, man. I forgot what I was even saying, man. Cynthia G on some crazy shit, man, for real.